Bubsy Bobcat has an odd charm to him. Some are iconic fans, like me, while others are actually true fans of the series. Why am I doing this? I'd much rather beat up this unofficial punching bag. Yes, it's sadly an unofficial product, but funny nonetheless. As you know, today we'll be looking at all the merch the Bubsy franchise has to offer, along with a few pieces of the game's history. I won't go into too much detail as many have already done that for me. Thank you! Without further hesitation, let's get perfectly comfortable and enjoy this catastrophe together. I better lay off the cat puns. Bubsy made his first debut in 1993 on the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo with Bubsy and Claw's Encounters of the Third Kind. It later got a port to the PC titled Super Bubsy, with a cartoon pilot that didn't take off, and I can see why. Watch it yourself, if you dare. To start off, we've got ourselves a fine Nintendo Power exclusive poster for the first game, and I have one question. Where are his teeth lines? There should be one across the middle, and it's like that on the Pugs art too. It looks so weird and kinda disturbing. That aside, it's not a terrible poster. It's got some color going on featuring space scenery and woolies. Woolies everywhere. The next poster just has the box art of Bubsy 1, but a lot of gaming posters were like this to cut on costs and time. Where did you get this poster? Probably in the next item I'm about to show you. Are you having troubles playing the first game? Well, look no further than the Bubsy Bobcat's Totally Authorized Answer Book by Donald McCary. Here you can learn tips and tricks for the first game. But if you hold on, there's a 2-in-1 by Brady Games that covers both Bubsy 1 and 2. Winning hits for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. I challenge that! In both Japan and America, we got a t-shirt with the game's logo in our respective languages and the iconic exclamation mark with a yarn ball as the dot. I don't know if it's the weeb in me, but Bubsy looks cuter in Japan. What am I saying? Japan makes everything cute, even Bubsy. What I do realize is that the USA has the characters in the box look smug or edgy to look cool, while Japan makes the characters cute. One prime example is Kirby. While on the subject, Bubsy's got two smug-looking pins. One round and the other is a full body shot. Whatever blows her hair back? Forgive my ignorance, but what is that supposed to mean? Also, a seller on eBay has two of these for sale at the price of $22 apiece. As for this pin, it's seen in many photos here and has some other pins for scale. It's rather tiny. It can be overlooked in your pin collection and get lost easily, so be careful. Inside the game for the Genesis, you'll find a postcard from the Bobcat himself. Aloha from Tinseltown. I'm shooting my first animated TV special. Boy, seems like it was only yesterday when I was just a cool Bobcat. Now I've risen to become a totally cool celebrity. Ain't America great? Anyway, I'm writing to remind you to watch my upcoming Thanksgiving weekend TV special. You can win valuable prizes! The marketing dudes and dudettes are calling it Watch and Win. Brilliant or what? Stay tuned for details. Well, I'm off to leave my paw imprint on the Walk of Fame. See you in the movies. Hugs and air kisses. Bubsy. Bubsy's quite a narcissist if I say so myself, thinking he's cool and all. This next item is flammable because it's cardboard. It's a mini CD of Bubsy saying, "My entire life has become a cartoon," next to a woolly. How these were displayed is beyond me. On June 3rd, 1993, Accolade held a party called Bubsy's Beach Bash, running from 8 to 11 p.m. The only item we have from it is a flip-flop. It was either at the event or before. The item looks generic at best if it didn't have Accolade or Bubsy plastered on the flip-flop. It would just be an ordinary flip-flop. To accompany that is some Bubsy sunglasses, and if you look closely, Bubsy is wearing a pair of his own and they are too small for his huge eyes. Once again, another generic item if it weren't for Bubsy on it. But hey, Fireflight did something similar with their sunglasses. Wanna enjoy a nice cup of coffee? Well, here's a Bubsy mug to help you with that. The year for this item is unknown, but I can guess it was during the first 2 games. During the release of Bubsy 2, you could get a free t-shirt while supplies lasted. Sad to say, I can't find any photos of said shirt. Keeping up with Bubsy 2, you've got a portable hole that's apparently a frisbee. Care and maintenance for your portable hole. Always leave it empty when not in use. Dry clean only. If it shrinks in the wash, you'll have to find a midget to give it to. Keep it away from unpaired socks and car keys. Play Bubsy 2 often so you can see how a real pro, me, Bubsy, handles a portable hole. Congratulations, you are the proud owner of a brand spankin' new portable hole. The greatest invention since flea dip. Both are designed to help you get out of an annoying situation, but the portable hole is much more socially acceptable. Smells a lot better, and it's okay if you get it on the rug. What the heck is a portable hole, you ask? It's something small enough to fold up into a pocket, yet powerful enough to get you out of the tightest spots. Just yank it out, toss it on the nearest available surface, and dive through. In my latest and greatest video game adventure, from Accolade, Bubsy 2, I pull out my portable hole whenever I want to. Escape from any of the 5 worlds and get back to the main menu, the Amazatorium. Surprise! Bubsy 2 is non-linear gameplay. You don't have to finish one level to move on to the next. Thanks to my portable hole, you can jump around the playfields to your heart's content. Get off trouble if one of Clinker P. Ham's nasty barnyard baddies tries to corner me. Look really smart in front of babies. You can use your new portable hole in a whole bunch of neat ways. For instance, when your dentist says, root canal isn't so bad. When your girlfriend says, don't you think June weddings are dreamy? If the IRS shows up on your doorstep. When your mother-in-law drops by for a nice little chat. When the boss asks for donations for his kid's softball team at the office. When the traffic cop says, can I see your license? If you're at a party and get introduced to somebody who sells Amway. When it's your turn to do dishes. If you get suckered into a blind date with someone who's got a great personality. Fun things to do with your portable hole. Drive the local neighborhood brats crazy with an innocent game of hide and seek. Go to a fancy restaurant, order an expensive meal, and disappear when the check comes. Moon the local chapter of Mothers Against Obscenity, and vanish when their mouths drop. These things you can do at the portable hole are either hilarious or rude to say the least. Though I'd be lying if I said I didn't chuckle a little. Just a little. During a Thanksgiving holiday TV special, you can win something according to this little pin badge. I wish I knew what you'd win, but I guess we may never know, including what you do with this envelope. There was yet another contest or giveaway, it seems. Since Bubsy 2's product placement was Nerf, he's on an ad for Nerf guns. If they shot real bullets, I'm sure the producers of Bubsy 2 would have pelted these plushes of Bubsy himself. During development of said game, they'd stab pencils into their heads and hang them by a neck out of hatred for the character. I don't blame them. I felt their hate behind the game as I was playing it. To make matters worse, Bubsy entered the world of 3D and got a fake award to try to sell the game. That 93% PS Extreme magazine gave is a lie. After his appearance on the PlayStation, Bubsy didn't appear again. Until Halloween of 2007.
Biggest sweater ever! Take that, you cotton goblin monster! veterinarian in the house. Bubsy, the Woolies strike back by accolade.
After 11 years, Bubsy decides to come back. But why after so long? The like to dislike ratio on the video, I think, says a few words. Nobody asked for this! There are better franchises out there that many would love to make a comeback. But Bubsy? Before I blow myself up, let's see what the game had to offer. A soundtrack, business card, and postcard. A business card? Bubsy T. Bobcat. I see how it is, Accolade. I see what you're trying to do. The postcard is kind of a nice touch. Here's what it has to say. Greetings from the Bobcat himself. Dear fan, I'm rushing between costume changes on the set of my latest picture, Indiana Bobcat. Thank you so much for buying my new game, Bubsy the Woolies Strike Back. Remember, they make great gifts for the holidays, so please buy a copy for each member of your family. A portion of each sale may or may not go to me, but that's beside the point. Anyways, I gotta go shoot my next multi-$100 action set piece. I'll see you next time. Hugs and air kisses, Bubsy. Still thinks he's a hotshot, eh? Well, this segues into Paws on Fire, which failed to raise money on Kickstarter for spicy extras. The only extras you'll get now are a CD and a collector's book. I think that's good. Better than those spicy extras to pander to Gatsby fans. What of Bubsy?
Shut your mouth!
Okay. Well, that's all there is to Bubsy merch unless I missed some and or more is released in the future. Gex have more to offer than Bubsy, and I can see why. The Bobcats games aren't too high in quality versus the Gecko's games, but that could just be me. Anyway, I think this is a perfect time to wrap this up in a yarn ball. I suck at puns! Stay tuned for unnecessary nonsense from yours truly, GamingChiliHedgehog. God bless, I'll see you in the next video, out with the aim!